Hey guys, it's Master Kiz back with another gameplay commentary. So this is another post-recorded commentary where I'm watching the replay and I am recording my voice over it as I'm watching it back. Like I said in a last video that I uploaded, I seem to actually play much better when I don't have to commentate live and play at the same time. When I can play and just focus on playing the game and not trying to speak, it's much better, and I have much more success when I play the game, as you'll probably see in this clip. I don't do too bad here. I think this is probably the best kill-death ratio in a match that I've had so far since I've been playing. I'm finally up to about 11 hours, I think, of playtime in Modern Warfare 3, so I'm still relatively new. I've only just, I think it's Captain, got to level 50, and you see I'm still rocking the ACR. I'm loving this weapon now. I'm fairly accurate with it, and I love the damage it does. I don't use the silencer. I find that with most of the weapons, the silencer, it doesn't really affect the damage, but it will affect the bullet drop-off, so that if you shoot at someone at a distance using a silencer, the bullet impact is lessened quite a bit, so that's why I use no silencer. And in a lot of cases, you want people to know where you are when you're shooting the gun, because if you can shoot your gun, wow, that was terrible there. If you can shoot the gun and people will see the red dot, and if you can move, you can use that to your advantage, so that if you are in one location, you kill someone, and you know that the enemy knows that that's where you've shot from, you use the surroundings, look for a place where you can hide, that sort of creates a crossfire on the location where your red dot would have shown up. So that, that's something that annoys me, when you use the perk that hides your red square and it sees someone else and you get collateral of damage. So yeah, but if you can set up a situation where you know that the enemy's going to come to where they saw your red dot, and you can be on another location looking at that location, you can actually get a kill quite easily that way. In this commentary, I suppose I should say why I actually do these videos. I'm a bit of a video game and technology junkie, I suppose you could say, which is, I think, why a lot of people do these videos. They enjoy the technology behind the Xbox, and most people have a nice PC system now, and in a lot of cases, probably the main reason I got the capture card is because there's been so many fun moments I've had on Xbox Live, and I've always said when I'm playing with friends, man, I wish I could have recorded that, and I wish I could have captured like that moment that we just had. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I think I've done this, because so many moments where something funny has happened and everyone in the room has started laughing, and I mean, just moments like that you want to capture and rewatch and share with people. So that's one of the main reasons that I have got into the capture card. The setup I actually run is, I've got quite a nice setup here. I've got a large office desk that I actually use for a big, I should do an overview and show you guys how it's all set up, but I've got a 27-inch 3D 120Hz monitor that I actually use for my PC, and I've also got the Xbox hooked up to that now, and it's fantastic to play on. Unfortunately, the Xbox 360 doesn't output 120Hz signal, so if the new Xbox that is rumoured to come out next year does, if it puts out 120Hz, that's going to be awesome, because the games look incredibly smooth when you have basically double the refresh rate. It's so much easier on your eyes when you watch games. But yeah, I've got the monitor on the desk, I've got a small shelf behind it, I've got a white limited edition PS3 Slim, I've got the black 250 gig Xbox 360 Slim, I've got two big sort of Sony reference monitor speakers hooked up to a JVC amplifier. My PC is right on the desk as well, so everything's within arm's reach. And the Ava Media Live Gamer HD capture card is in that PC, so everything's hooked up, everything's neat. And the headset I use when I play is actually an Astro A40 with the Mixamp Pro, and that's actually what I use now to do the commentary. I find that the microphone on the A40 is really fairly good quality as far as just a speaking microphone goes. It's not so good when you speak over Xbox Live, but that's no fault of the microphone. That's mainly because of the way Xbox Live handles voice, that it compresses your voice to send it through the internet. And if you use the Astros on a program like Skype or something like that, where it uses much more bandwidth for your voice, you'll find that the voice quality is fantastic. Or even use a program like Audacity to record your voice and play it back, you'll find that the mic quality on these is fantastic. They've just actually announced a new Astro headset, which is going to be the A50, and I wouldn't mind checking one of those out, but a lot of money, and the A40s I've got now are doing the job. I did a video a while ago comparing the SteelSeries Siberia version 2s to the Astro headset, because a lot of people would actually do that as an upgrade. They would buy the Astro A40 headset with the mix amp, and they would also buy the SteelSeries Siberia, and they would hook the Siberia into the mix amp and say, oh, the sound quality is so much better. The thing is, it's not. The microphone on the Siberia is nowhere near as good as the A40. The only thing the Siberia has going for it that the A40s I think are lacking is the bass. Because the Siberia is a closed back headset, which means that it pretty much all cancels all the noise out from your surroundings. So once they're on your ears, it's almost like the feeling when you put something like an earmuff on and it completely blocks the outside sound. That really helps with if you really wanted to zone out and not be able to hear anything around you. But it also heats up your ears, and you'll find that you might actually your ears start to sweat and get hot, which is a little bit uncomfortable. But yeah, hooking the Siberias into the mix amp, and I tried to play this game in surround sound, and the positional audio and everything on the Siberias doesn't work anywhere near as good as the Astros. So I don't know why a lot of people say that it's a massive upgrade, because in my opinion it's not an upgrade at all. The Siberias sound better as a music headset if you play them through a good sound card or a good amplifier, but through the Astro mix amp, they are definitely not the best option. You're much better off sticking with the actual A40s that come with the entire system. But yeah, that's a bit of a rant about the headset, but that is the setup I use, and that's what you're hearing now. And that's the end of the clip, so let's see how we did there. This one I actually played with a couple of friends. I think I was playing with Colossus and Meet Your Monster, maybe, or might have just been Colossus at this stage, but 25 and 6, I'm pretty sure that's the best that I have ever done. That's my best kill-death ratio. Look at Colossus down there, 5 and 15. He'll be watching this video. I want you to go to his channel, and I want you to tell him that MasterKiz said that you're terrible and you need to stop playing Modern Warfare 3. So if you see this video, go to his channel and tell him he's awful. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and there's much more to come. I'll see you later.